My theme was to just give an encouragement to the members of the institute to say that they are specially trained and equipped to be able to make a forward march for the country Ghana, and that as engineers, they should confer with one another and also with other professionals to move this country forward. There is so much resources that is available to the country, and it's a question of how we utilize it. But we require they as experts, and not to leave everything to the politicians, because as experts, they can be able to guide and direct the way forward for this country. If we take issue of sanitation, for example, the president has declared it, but then who has to implement it? It's the responsibility of them as engineers to ensure that the people are educated to appreciate the dangers involved in keeping an insanitary environments. If people are building on waterways, they are the one who could say that no, you cannot build in these waterways because there will be flooding that will take place. This is the job of the engineers, but they should also work with the collaboration with other professionals so that this nation can move forward.
A lot went on, especially when I listened to the keynote address by the special guests. A lot came to being that a lot of these things are done as individuals, having been put to a place where we need to be seen as doing what we are supposed to do. One thing that was clear to me in my mind was what leadership stands for. Being a leader, you need to be responsible, and responsibility beholds that you do things that you have been brought to the position to do. And once you are responsible, it will mean that you are accountable for the decisions as well as the output that comes your way. So you not just go and point fingers to people as to whether they are making it happen. For instance, mention was made about sanitation, of which humans are doing it. And I'll tell you the fact that in the mining industry, environment issues are key because we have had key performance indicators that includes environment. So when the keynote address stressed on environment, I was happy that yes, we are doing it, but then there's more room for improvement.
Okay, my name is Engineer John Weke, FNSC from Nigeria, a member of Nigerian Society of Engineers. Conference has been wonderful. I've been attending GhIE conference for the past 4 years. It's been a wonderful event for today, and the special guest that spoke to us this morning. It was wonderful to hear from someone that had like 70 years of experience and still standing up to talk and participate in functions like this. And it's wonderful to see that the past presidents of GhIE, the founders, are still part of whatever is going on. They're still lending their voices to the younger ones to pick up from where they stopped. Also, it's a wonderful environment where we are, Fiesta Hotel, and it's good to experience the environment and explore what is around. For the fact that we're here, we intend to be part of all the conference and all the activities detailed in the program.
The conference so far is good, especially the talk we had from the Director of NCA on some overviews on AI and the opportunities which are available for us as engineers, as academics. I think they were very insightful. And for the presentations, they were also insightful, especially the one we had on water stewardship. They shared a perspective on water balance approach, and then gave a practical way of applying it using a mine. And they gave insights, and I think that is important. We also had one on a green dryer, and he gave some perspective and brought up some interesting discussions, where some were comparing solar dryers to what he had. But he was also looking at it from another angle where we don't have sun all the time, but available at some times. And so the dryer which we use biomass is also an opportunity that we can explore to do large-scale drying of farm produce, and he was looking at maize. And I think the other presenter also looked at how we can estimate seepage from dams. Of course, you want to keep the water in the dam, but not to get the water out. So he compared some models on how we can estimate seepage, and it was also an interesting one. I think that, and it brought up interesting discussions, which is worth looking into further.
Yeah, site level. So for whatever industry, whether it's mining, whether it's agriculture, brewery, it doesn't really matter. You need to understand your data and have a water balance model.
Because I'm a water engineer, I do this on a daily basis, basically finding sustainable water management solutions for the clients that we work with. So this was just based on the Alliance for Water Stewardship framework, which describes a holistic way for water management. And it really requires collaboration and collective actions to make sure that whatever solutions that are prescribed are resilient, or they are solutions that are sustainable, that everybody can actually get involved in driving water stewardship.
It's been very interesting to learn about the challenges the urban roads and the utilities like ECG face that are similar to what we have in Sierra Leone, and also learning from them. So one key thing I'm happy about this from this conference is knowledge sharing and also building relationships. And so it's also looking about how we can collaborate and bring on innovative solutions, engineering solutions across Africa.
This has been a very thrilling experience for me. I've really enjoyed every bit of the conference. I believe there are so many disruptors in the world of technology that we are in today. So I'm hoping that most of the industry players that will be giving presentations or even talking about some of the things that they are doing would mention most of the innovative ways that they are taking advantage or harnessing these disruptors to make sure that their processes and procedures are efficient and also very effective. I'm also looking forward to a lot of networking. It has been one of the things that I've really enjoyed, meeting people from other industries, other fields, talking to them, and then gaining insights and knowledge from them. It has been very, very eye-opening, and I've really enjoyed every bit of the conference this year.
My experience with the conference is that there's a lot of improvement, especially the invitation of the industry and the interaction with the academia as compared to the last time I was here. I want to say that I want to congratulate the Ghana Institution of Engineering for the interactive sessions we've had so far. And I think this is a big improvement, not only for the continent, but also for the World Federation of Engineering Organization.
This is my second time attending the Ghana Institution of Engineering Conference. My first conference I attended was last year in Takoradi at the 50th conference in Takoradi. This time is my second time, and I think it's a conference that is well attended, well planned, and it's a conference that brings together experts from both industry and academia that helps to look out to challenges and come up with solutions and recommendations for our industry. I want to say kudos to the Ghana Institution of Engineering. They have a well-planned conference, and I think if all other African countries can do this and beyond this, the solution for Africa lies in the hands of African engineers. And I just want to say again, a kudos to them that we all as Africans need to work together to ensure that Africa is built. Africa will be built by African engineers, and the stand that Ghana is taking, I think, is a right stand going forward, ensuring that the engineering work in Ghana is being implemented by the Ghanaian engineers.
I got inducted as president in June of 2020, and I have been coming to Ghana's GhIE conference every year. This year has been particularly meaningful to me because as an advocate for women joining the engineering profession, the Ghana Institution of Engineering's Women in Engineering, the WINE, actually celebrated 25 years. And it's been really wonderful to see the progression from the first to the second to the third president of WINE Ghana. And most importantly, I think what I've enjoyed so far has been their theme, which focused on mentoring and developing engineers for the future. And they've had some great speakers. I've been really blessed to have sat under them and listened to the wisdom of women who have been in this process for quite a while and who are cheering us relatively younger ones on.
The conference has offered an opportunity to meet very old friends and also to meet some of my old students. It has offered an opportunity and a platform to share some of the work that we are doing with the broader engineering community. My takeaway as far as this conference is concerned is that AI is with us and has come to be with us. It is important that we upscale so that we become relevant in this AI era. I've also learned that in terms of those of us in academic institutions, we need to review our curriculum so that our students are job ready in this digital age. Finally, I realized that if we actually are able to make it, it is important that we gather resources to be able to support these initiatives.
You should be able to have around 35 degrees Celsius. It depends. It depends. If